Welcome into Drew Stanley Diamonds for Sunday, December 7th, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the NFL slate, one early kick, one afternoon kick, and Sunday night football. 3 bets coming your way. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. We are heading to Baltimore, Maryland for the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens -6. Home favorites, 43 being the total. Does look like 40 degrees, kind of sunny. You know, we're here in early December. Got to check the weather. Looking at the Steelers side, could this be the first losing season under Mike Tomlin? It's possible here. I think sidewise it's kind of tough because Baltimore offensively, since Lamar Jackson's come back, kind of banged up. I don't know if I trust him here, particularly laying a number, almost a touchdown. When you look at just offensively, last week they had 5 turnovers against Cincinnati, arguably one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Can't really trust them to score too much here. And I got some trends really pointing towards scoring being tough to come by in this one. Both of these teams have hit 4 of their last 5 games to the under. And when Baltimore's played Pittsburgh, it's 9-1 to the under, meaning 9 of the last 10 times these two teams have played, 9 have cashed to the under. And when it's 43, 100% have gone under. So a lot pointing towards the unders. And lastly here, kind of recent form. Both of these two teams started off hitting more overs, 5-2 for Pitt through the first 7 weeks. And Baltimore, if you remember, in the first 5 weeks of the season went 5-0 to the over. But since more recent, again, over the last 5 games for both of these teams, 4 unders. So that's 2 and 8 to the unders combined over the last 5 weeks. I think we're getting more of the same here, guys. I don't think we get to the 40s. This is Pittsburgh and Baltimore leading us off early on Sunday. We're going under 43. Next one up, we're heading out to the desert. Las Vegas, Nevada for the Raiders hosting the Broncos. Broncos -7.5 as the road favorite, 40 and a hook being the total. This one can be tough, mainly because, look, the Raiders are playing terrible football. However, when these two teams played, in the same division here, AFC West, they only won by 3 last time playing the Raiders. I think they're going to have more success here. Heading to Las Vegas, should be a lot of Broncos fans in the stadium. And this Raiders team has lost 6 straight games by an average of 2 touchdowns, averaging losing by 14 points. They've scored less than 13 points a game on average in their last 6 games. And their center was just put on the IR. That's always kind of a tricky handicap offensively when your center goes out. They just lost to the Chargers last week, and that was with Herbert for the game. They've scored 16 points or less in 4 straight games. I think the Broncos is the side here. And even though with that close game last time these two played, the Broncos did hold the Raiders to just 188 yards earlier this year. You go back to last season, they are still 2-1 against the spread against them. I think it's more the same. Broncos -7 and a hook. I think they win by double digits. It's Broncos over Raiders in the afternoon tilt. We got Sunday Night Football up next. A reminder, if you could comment below, anything more than welcome. It helps grow the show. Your picks, any questions, fire away. I'll be in there chiming in as well. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin. Do have a game on Sunday going early that we're not breaking down on the show. The premium picks there. WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin. The NFL recap, we did just go 1-2 last week on Sunday, but it did follow up 2 weeks ago, 3-0 on the NFL show. So 4-2 the last 2 weeks. Hopefully another 2-1, if not 3-0 show here for this Sunday, December 7th. All right, last game on tap here, Sunday Night Football, 8:20 Eastern. It is the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. From Arrowhead Stadium, it is KC, -3.5 as the home favorite, 41.5 being the total. This is a rematch of last year's playoff matchup where Kansas City ended Houston's season 23-14 in Arrowhead. I think it's a little bit different matchup, though, this time around. Kansas City lost 3 offensive linemen last week, and all of them doubtful to go this week. So some OL injuries here for the Chiefs side. They have not won and covered versus a winning team in quite a while. I mean, in almost 2 months. in terms of covering a game against a winning team. They're having to play, the Houston Texans playing some great defense here. They've won 3 straight as a dog, back-to-back upset outright wins against the Bills and the Indianapolis Colts, playing the better football here. I think we get a pretty good defense, in Kansas City being a little bit overpriced in the market, in my opinion, laying more than a field goal. I think it's too much. I think this is a defensive battle here, scoring at a premium, just 21 degrees projected in Kansas City for Sunday Night Football. I think Houston stays within the number. Don't be surprised if they win outright. If you want to sprinkle some on the money line, we're on the Texans over the Chiefs plus the 3.5. In recap, we got the Broncos minus 7.5 over the Raiders, fade Las Vegas. And we are on the under in the Steelers and Ravens matchup, under 43 to start us off. That does it for Sunday's show. Guys, as always, thanks for tuning in. Smash that like button, comment below, cash those tickets. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.